Oh wow, this is amazing. Um, Jesus Christ. Hopefully y'all can see this. Uh, yeah, this is this is wild. I was for some reason my encoder wasn't working. So let me know if you guys can see this if you're in the chat. Good morning. Okay, clearly Anthony, you can see it. Good morning in the chat. And I just got the thing from my email that my YouTube thing is working. Wow. So hold on. All right, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for those who joined. Let me see if I got the people in the other one. Probably have not migrated over. Okay, there we go. Everybody's come over. Cool. Uh, grab my notes. Happy New Year, first and foremost. Thank you to everybody who's been rocking with your boy for the past year, rocking into this year. It's so many people. It's not morning. Someone said morning to me, Atlas. I hate you so much. I think there's a lot to talk about. I kind of covered some of my lives when I went live on Instagram, but I think it's best I address it here on YouTube and the elephant in the room. And we all know what that is, and that's the loss of shows and jobs at Collider. If you have not heard, if you've been under a rock, Collider Video and its CEO decided this year that starting this year, they wanted to go in a new direction and no longer have Collider Heroes, Collider Movie Talk, Collider Live, nor Collider Jedi Council. With that, a lot of personalities are gone. A lot of people lost their jobs outside of the company as well, and they're choosing to focus on more quote unquote scripted and unscripted things per their press release. For your consideration, deep fakes, ladies' night, and some other things, right? Cool. So, what does that mean for your boy? As of right now, what you see me is what you see me. Okay. A lot of other people are doing the same thing. A lot of other personalities have decided to up their Patreons and the YouTube channels and just decide to push on their own presence. And I decided to do mine a while ago. I didn't. For those who know me, I never was really into this too much. I never really felt like I needed to have my own YouTube channel. My channel was literally just to post videos for wrestling and stand up to send out to promoters and bookers. And well, here's what we have now. Here's where I am. So, first and foremost, let me address everybody in here. Kirsty, IMAX, Garfield Murray, Reba Williams, Atlas, you kissed my ass. Jazzy, Terrence, Anthony, I'm your buddies. Al, Garfield Murray. It means you're gonna start stripping. Thank you to everybody's being here. Okay, I see and hear you. Perfect. Doesn't mean you're gonna start stripping. Potentially. That's why I'm working out so much. Now you damn business. Garfield Murray, you're a very strong man, strong in body, mind, and heart. You will grow and strong and find great opportunities in acting, hosting, wrestling, stand-up, etc. We got your back. I thank you and I appreciate it. Sparky, what's happening? Appreciate you. So it was very frustrating to find out the way I found out. So I got a call. I was scheduled to do a movie talk on Thursday, and I got a call a couple days prior from Perry that said, "Hey, we got to bump you on the schedule. Bump your schedule." I was like, "Cool." I figured it was something else. They had to bump me for other things and different things whatnot. But then Wendy calls me that morning. I was like, "Yo, Perry already talked to me and told me, they couldn't do it today." Cool. So I go to the gym. I do my workout. I come home, getting ready to get situated, and I get a phone call about 12:15, 12:30 from Winston A. Marshall. And I missed it, and then he called right back. So I'm like, "Yo, if you call in this repeatedly and you ain't text me, something happened. So let me hit you up." Right? Let me hit him up. So I hit him back. He's like, "You heard what happened?" When you hear that from a black person, "Yo, you heard what happened?" You know what that means? Somebody got shot, somebody's dead. Like, that's literally the first thing popped into my head. And I was like, "Nah, what happened?" He was like, "Collider let go of everybody." And I was like, "Excuse me?" He was like, "Yeah, they let go of everybody. They blah, 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 blah." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Excuse me?" So then I do what you're supposed to do when you get brought some breaking news. You go to Twitter. And then I saw the press release, and I was like, "Oh, really?" And so for me, my initial thoughts were shock, hurt, a little bit of anger from that. You know what I'm saying? Because it was really like, wow, you got rid of everybody who made Collider Video what it was. Damn near. Collider Video was a source for movies and TV show and even entertainment in different ways, but the personalities help grow that. That's with any YouTube channel. Personalities, the people who are in front of the camera, like I'm right here right now with y'all. Like I'm an above average black dude that does a lot of dope shit. A lot of people know me for just a shorty. Atlas Horn in here is one of them. But I'm an above average black dude that gets to do a lot of dope shit. I have a personality that a lot of people have been able to rock with, and I'm grateful for that. So that kind of hurt. So then I spent the next day, yesterday, trying to figure out where would I land on my feet? How would I do this? I'm like, yo, I still already got my channel. I do the reviews, I do myself. I come on here, live stream, talking it up, chopping it up with y'all. And, I got the reviews I do with Winston. We're still doing the Harley Quinn reviews, which, again, that's the first time we stepped out of the normal live action shows and did an animated TV show, which you can still check here on the channel. So you can check those out. And so I was like, I got that. But also know what I have outside of the internet, what I've had outside of the internet. I have to remind myself about that. I've been a stand-up comic almost 12, 13 years. This is what I do. I'm an actor, like legit. Like I got movies and TV shows to my credit, thank God. And I'm still going out for more projects. I've done a bunch of commercials. People see me popping up with commercials and everything pretty much all year. I'm doing some other stuff starting this year. I'm writing and producing stuff. And I'm back in the wrestling ring. And so I had to remind myself that, yo, just because you don't have that outlet per se, you're not done. You know what I mean? You're not gone away. Now, don't get me wrong. I got nervous because here's the thing. I am one of the very much most outspoken people on the internet because I have an opinion and I'm not afraid to bite my tongue. It might sting some people, but I know what it is. It's the reason you don't see me on Screen Junkies anymore, plain and simple. Me saying how I felt is why you do not see me on there. And guess what? It is what it is. I'm not mad. You can do a whole bunch of things and not have me. Guess what? It isn't a loss to me. But by the way, people are donating in the super chat, which I'm grateful. Shout out to Keenan Wills. You did it twice. I saw it on the other one. Thank you so much for the love you've shown, and we definitely will talk about that. We talked about, so I appreciate you much. Okay, so I'll get to all these other questions too. So, I had that happen. Like I said, I'll speak my mind. I don't mind because you know why? Too many people are afraid of hurting feelings, and it's not always trying to hurt feelings. It's also just putting things out there. So sometimes I'm like, yo, where will people end up? Are people nervous about what I might say or how I might say it or who might interpret it a certain way or who did I get kicked off Screen Junkies? Pretty much, yes. I just got told. I just got to put on that don't bring him back list because, he called us out on some stuff. So it is what it is. And I have love from the people who didn't win a part of it. I got love for Joe Starr, for Hal Rudnick, Dan Merle, Spencer, Danielle, Ed, Roxy. So, but I digress. So it's like, where would I end up? Yesterday, I had a very promising phone call from somebody from some people who've been watching me for a while, who've been doing some things in this business and in this industry, and I've been paying attention to as well. And so we have an actual sit-down meeting tomorrow. So that seems promising. So look forward for that. That brings me to the new year in itself. Like I said, it's a lot that I'm going through this year. With that, I have a lot on my plate. I just told you all from stand-up. I have a bunch of shows booked just this month alone. I got shows already booked in March and April. Acting, I got a bunch of stuff coming with that. Wrestling, a bunch of stuff coming with that. I had to let some stuff go, some stuff that I couldn't fit in my time anymore. And the stuff I had to let go primarily was the Schmodown. That is one of the main things. Now, I have to address that because maybe a week before Christmas, I had to let some people have it on Twitter. Now, if you follow me, you already know. So those who know me personally know me. I'm a good dude, good-hearted dude. I love you till you cross me. And once you cross me, that's the last thing you want to do. Because I am lethal with this tongue. I am lethal. I go for the jugular. I don't care. And as people try to come to me and say, well, these fans made you. And I was like, whoa, that's what you won't do. And I don't want to say it as in dismissing everybody, but what you won't say is fans made me from the internet that I just got a part of. You get what I'm saying? I want people to understand that. When the fans I have and all of you all that have become fans, I am grateful to God for you all because you all give me some sort of reason to go for, right? But when you say we made your career, what? I had to let dude know, no the fuck you didn't. Calm down. So people can hear my side of the story. But don't ever tell me you made my career. I bust my ass 25/8. I work nonstop. I am on here doing a live stream, which to an extent of me is still working because I'm still making sure I connect with the fan base that I have and keep growing the new one. I've been editing videos today, and I still had to work my regular job as a bouncer at the nightclub tonight. I consistently work, and I consistently build my career. I've built my career. No one made my career. Don't do that. I will never let anyone take credit for making my career. That is the last thing you will ever do. So, you, you made US fans support you. Thank you, Kenneth. You know what I'm saying? And Atlas going give him that heel shit, son. It's because you're grateful for people and you're appreciative of people, but you don't want any. Like if I would say, it'd be a different story if I came from nowhere, if I'd never done anything. I know I gotta watch the playoffs. I know I gotta get to them. But had I not done anything prior, had I not built myself up before I got to the point where you all who never knew of me before on the internet knew about me, then I'd say that I completely and wholeheartedly agree. But to say that, that's what really pissed me off. And that's what let me just leash out this verbal evisceration. Then you had certain people who started to jump in because also what started was I had to call out a dude who I called out a dude about some bullshit. Basically, I said nobody should ever make a 2.5 hour review of The Rise of Skywalker when that movie wasn't even that fucking long. Plain and simple, what I said. And so the person who made it, I really didn't give a shit about him because that person said that I was trying to holler at their wife on the side. Nigga, what? Your wife is nowhere near my type. Okay, what I did try to tell your wife was what you need to do. And what I told both of y'all what y'all need to do to work your shit out. But you sat there and said, I tried to holler at your wife and then smiled in my face when you saw me. So when he texted me, I told him, you lucky I didn't open hand slap the fuck out you. Because I don't appreciate talking behind my back and trying to smile on my face. Shouts out to Anthony Nugent says, hopefully one day I can get to the US so I can see you either live. So I can see you live at either stand-up wrestling or hopefully a showdown event. Appreciate your opinions and honesty. Thank you so much. Yeah. So when the person said that, that's when I was done with them. And then so people decided to jump in on that. It was like, well, you can't stick up for a friend. So that's when I had to tell them, if it wasn't for the fucking internet and Twitter, you wouldn't have friends. Calm the fuck down. You don't leave the house. It's clearly evident. But again, you make me go in. This is what you get, ladies and gentlemen. Again, find people who know me. They know, like, yo, if you make him mad, it's the worst thing you can do. Cross him is the worst thing you can do. I'm a loving dude. I try to respect everybody, to love everybody. But once you cross that line, there is no coming back with me. And to lie on me and try to question my integrity and say I was trying to holler at your wife when the one thing I was trying to do was trying to keep you and your wife together, nigga, no. Nigga, no. Pardon the expression. No, y'all. He said the N-word a couple times hard. So, but all that being said, I did have to make a decision to step back from the Schmodown as far as managing because I wouldn't have time to do it. I wouldn't have time. I barely had the time to do it when I was doing it this past season. I would go to the studio, be dead exhausted, have to do a bunch of other stuff still for the day, and it was taking a toll on me. And already a lot of stuff I'm going to do is going to take a major toll on me this year. But this is the path I set out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm grateful for it. And I'm good with it. It's going to rock and roll. But I will be rocking with my boy Winston Marshall, who's going to be doing some stuff with the Schmodown, so I will still be on that, still involved with that. I do respect Christian, what he's done, and Mark. Those are the homies. So, but when certain people come out of pocket with me, I'm going to fuck who you are, you're going to catch it. Wrestling. Let me talk about wrestling. I wrote a whole list of stuff I wanted to talk about because, I'm pausing drag. I'll make this show down coming out. I'll leave the house. We'll get into it later. But as far as wrestling goes, I've been blessed with a lot of opportunities since I've come back into the wrestling ring. It's been great. For people who didn't know me from Adam and just off of hearing about me. Like, shouts out to the Human Tornado. It literally was Human Tornado, who I've worked with in IWA Mid-South many a times. We filmed a music video together out here who was like, told one company, like, yo, you should bring dude in. And from there, people started seeing, oh, he can actually work. Like, and I'm good. I'm a big man that can fly around the ring and move quickly, and my wrestling IQ is high. And it's like, cool. And I've been grateful for the opportunities and the doors that have opened from that. And I'm going to start sending out some more tapes because I've been trying to get good video, and it's hard because I don't trust people with my camera. So I don't want to just leave my camera like, yo, hit record when my match happens. Like, oh, I don't want to do that. I don't trust you. Nonetheless, I got some other opportunities that come from that. And hopefully some big things are in the works. I've talked to some people, so prayers up that some major stuff comes through with that, which also may take wrestling in several directions. Let's just say that. So I taught you well. So that's what's going on with wrestling. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff coming up throughout the Southern California area, maybe hitting Vegas soon, Oregon, working on getting up in Hood Slam in Oakland because everybody's like, yo, you belong in Hood Slam. So I want to see what that's about and so much more. Comic-Con is coming up in July. And before I get there, I will be home in Chicago for C2E2. February 28th through March the 2nd, I believe it is. So I will be back in Chicago roughly that whole week and maybe a little bit afterwards. Need to go home. So I'll be home for a while so you guys can catch me out there. So I'll be at C2E2. I'm working on some things with my agents to see what happens, what else I'm doing with them. So, and some other things. So, boom. Is anybody else having a slight sound issue? Let me make sure I got everything taken care of on this. Hold on for a second. Is this the sound? I hope that's the one you lose. But so I can't spell. So I'll be out there for that. Also, I'll be out in San Diego Comic-Con, and hopefully again, I got some dope. I picked up some dope representation last year. That was one of the things I wanted to do in 2019. I built up a team in a sense as far as representation. I've always had my commercial and my theatrical agents, and I now got a hosting agent, and I'm rep by Innovative Artists, one of the top agencies in the country, and my manager now. I have a manager now, so that's great because like now it's all these pieces coming together to help build this career and help elevate it and send it further. So I'm grateful for that. So now, hopefully, we're about to put some stuff in track. Because like if you don't know, Hollywood shuts down for the holidays, and the first real full business day for everybody is Monday. So I got emails sent out. And I got emails sending out to my agents and stuff like that. So we're going to start rocking on see what happens with Comic-Con and all this other stuff. So, you're going to be in San Diego. I'll be there probably everywhere. So that's that. As far as the Mad Titan podcast goes, listen, this is going to happen consistently. Sometimes I might give you 1-2 episodes a week. I did not do a lot during this holiday weekend because for those who heard the recent episode, I hated the holidays, didn't get a chance to see my kids normally. Then I got a chance to surprise my son. Ta-da! So that changed everything. But the Mad Titan podcast is still going to go. Like last year, I got a bunch of dope guests on it. This year, I'm already setting up so many more. I just have to go through a lot of company PRs to get the people to do it, which is crazy because like a lot of people I want to do the episode are my friends. But because they're on these shows, the company, the studios have to control what comes out as much. And I'm like, I get it. Unless it's like an authorized press event, but to have them sit down with me for the podcast, I totally get it. So stay tuned for all that. Speaking of wrestling, I meant to bring this up. A lot of people who have been rocking with me mentioned that they miss hearing my wrestling opinions on both Pro Wrestling Sheet as well as Wrestling Compadres. Well, I am starting something new this year, rocking with a homeboy of mine, and I'm waiting till he gets one of the things he's doing off the ground first, and then we're going full steam ahead with this. But we're going to definitely go back into wrestling, talking about it, having fun with it, from both a fan and worker perspective on my end, and just, loving the business again, because it's been a while how the business has changed so much. And to see it and have a resurgence and appreciation. And now the discussions of all the styles. Like, I came up in the age of, like, you don't do all that flippity flop shit. That's the time I started in the business. I'm not going to lie. I have an opinion on it, but I also see now how people rock with it. So, we'll talk about stuff like that. So that is coming. I definitely want you to stay tuned to that. And as far as everything else goes, I brought up this earlier. I'm just looking at everybody through my damn, notifications. The Patreon, the Supervillain Squad. So, we all, bro. The Patreon, the Supervillain Squad. I've been putting stuff up there. Like I told people in the episode, like I said, the old recent Mad Titan podcast episode. The holidays changed everything for me doing as much as I wanted to do. I just put up one of my wrestling matches. That is where you can definitely see all of my wrestling matches. Any matches that I have recently, and even some of my older ones, are all going on my Patreon. They are all going to the Supervillain Squad Patreon. So patreon.com/Mr. J Washington. I know people got Patreons where it's tiers of 10, 20, 100, and all that. I just got $1 and $5. And what I'll do, and this is my promise to you, I say this here because it's on the internet and you can't get rid of it once shit's out on the internet. Anything that's a pledge of over 20 a month, you will become part of the show. Like if I Skype you in while we're doing a review, I Skype you in or, bring you in to talk when I'm doing the Mad Titan, you'll be a part of this. I want to show you my appreciation in more ways than just saying thank you and giving you other quote unquote exclusive content is by bringing you a part of this. So those high pledges will do that. I don't want to say what you need to pledge. I want to say what you can do. So if you say, hey, yo, I got it, I'm going to drop J50 a month. I'm going to drop J20, 30, whatever. Those are the ones who will take my priority. But everybody will still be a part of my squad, and I love you all and appreciate you all. I talk a lot. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in this chat. I haven't had a chance, like I said, it was a couple super chats, so those stuck out. There's been so many questions. So I want to go in and try to answer some of these. So how's Human Tornado doing? From what I know, when I just saw him maybe right before the holidays, he was good. He was good right before the holidays. I'm your buddy. I think you'd be good for SEN Live. Let the people speak their mind. I did. Just recently did this past Monday. Finally, Christian reached out. Yeah, I said it. Finally. Nah, Christian not only. So Christian had me on. It was fun. It was fun doing it. It was myself, Christian, Brett, and Winston and Marshall. It was very fun. And Ben Goddard. So it was super fun. So yeah. Awesome. I love your wrestling opinions. I haven't got a chance to catch all the episodes. Been busy looking around to it. In the words of Willie, we don't work like that. Man, listen. I'm posting old Zulu Nation stuff. I will murder you in the streets. I saw some questions back. Bad Boys. Ooh, Keenan Wolf says Bad Boys 3 opinion. Y'all ready for this opinion? This is a hot take on Bad Boys 3. It is going to suck. It is going to suck. Here is why. And I hate that I have to say this. Martin isn't the same Martin. And I understand they're going to try to play to it. But what we've got, that bond with Martin and Will, what they've done together, Will being the action junkie, but Martin being able to do some of the action stuff, is what made that movie. So I don't know if it's going to be one of those like, yo, you got to see it. You got to see it. Anthony, no, you were perfectly dope, man. Look, I'm using the gift that you gave me. I told you on Twitter, thank you so much. You are amazing. I'm using your gift right now. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna get that same thing, man. I saw somebody say, if you ever get hungry, just let Ben know you can plug you with some others. Ben and I work at the same place, to be quite honest, outside of this. So that's how, it's cool. What was I about to say? Somebody asked about wrestling, and they said, who is my favorite woman wrestler currently? Tessa Blanchard is a monster in the ring. She's amazing at what she does. Who else? Sasha Banks is cool. Some other people, yeah. All right, so let me see what else I got in this chat. Kirsty, it was great watching you on SEN Live. The conversations were wild and the chemistry was great. Looking forward to seeing you. More stuff from you on there and otherwise. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'll be somewhere everywhere. So, that's a given. That's a given. I'll be somewhere everywhere. I'm going to be doing a lot more. I'm supposed to be doing some press junket soon, so I'll be doing a lot of that, which is going to be dope. It's just a matter of Wrestle Kingdom thoughts. So by the time Wrestle Kingdom came on, it was coming on, I was getting off work. So when I got in, I dropped for a couple hours, so I haven't seen it. Hey, Jay, Ever Haskell. Hey, Jay, any chance of you doing some sports shows with Roka? He said on the stream yesterday he'd love to, and maybe some comic book shows with Coy. Absolutely. I want to. So Winston and I were doing Blurred and Gold, and that was just a football show, but we want to keep it sports-based. So we're going to try to figure out how we're going to keep it sports-based, just calling it Blurred and Gold or whatever. But I do want to do stuff with Roka. I enjoy the conversations that him, I, and Winston had, and him, I, and Matt Nose, Joshua Kuba, all of us had on Sports Time. So I definitely want to do some stuff with Roka. Coy is actually the harder of the two. Coy be acting like he don't be busy. Coy be busy as shit. And I want Coy to definitely be a part of it with stuff with me. Like, I want Coy on the upcoming episode of Mad Titan. I just got to get his ass to caffeinate this way. But I definitely want to do things with Coy. So to basically answer that question as a whole, people I've worked with before, I have no issue with working with again. I want to continue to work with them when I can. Afro Guza said, Jay, do you feel being a Chi-Town dude and say is it is attitude is me being from NYC, we don't hold our tongue as a minority is hard. Let me read it again, I'm sorry. Do you feel as being a Chi-Town dude and say it as it is attitude is me being from NYC, we don't hold our tongue as a minority is hard? I wouldn't say the minority part, we do have a lack of holding our tongue, but also, it is from where you're from. Where you're from a place where you speak your mind, you say how you feel, you learn how to say it, whether it's blunt or it's blunt and abrasive. because you can do both. You can be blunt and just tell people how you really feel about something, where you can be abrasive and be like, yo, like be abrasive, like fuck your mom, all that stuff. Sometimes it's not, that's not necessary. So it is sometimes it's being like from Chicago. Pretty much every one of my Chicago-born friends are like this. Like we all have this, like, yo, we will let you have it because we work too hard and we ain't got time for BS. All my Chicago friends are like that. Kenneth Daisy said, always glad to support people who pay attention to their fans. Made my day that you actually got and responded to my tweet yesterday. Made my day you reached out in that way, man. Trust me. I don't think you understand. With everything I'm trying to do consistently, doing these videos, I'm going to start doing my Educated Insanity news in the morning again. All this stuff, to be able to try to balance it all, for you to say you would like to help out in that manner means a lot to me. So absolutely, I can't neglect that or act brand new to it. So yes. Koi's doing his first live stream tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific time. Join the chat and we'll try to help Carlton doing the show with you. If I am available, I got to work tonight. So here's what's going to happen. I got to work at the nightclub tonight. So what's going to happen is when I get done with this problem, I'm more than likely, even though I shouldn't, because it's killing, my back's killing me, probably go to the gym. Probably go to the gym for about an hour or two, work out and stretch out. Then I got some stuff I got to do here, some stuff I got to catch up on. No, I got to wrestle. No. I got to work at the nightclub. I got to wear my shirt and tie again and look all fandangled and like I care about people's safety. Any funny stories you got as a bouncer? Sure, I got a bunch of them. First of all, let me say this as a bouncer. The best thing you get to see, the best thing is drunk dudes being hella thirsty, getting repeatedly rejected by women. It's the greatest sight ever because these motherfuckers are so oblivious that nobody is paying attention to them. Like you'll always see women come out in a group that just want to party, have fun, and kick it. And they do. And then it's always some dude telling them, just trying to slide in and they like, you get the fuck. And then he consistently go from one friend to the next. And it's like they give him the hand in a circle and he don't catch it. I've seen one chick get so drunk her friends left her. Yeah, she came with a bunch of friends and her friends left her. Like, those aren't friends. Ladies, let me tell you something. With as much shady shit as this dude's out here doing and as much grimy shit is happening, if your girl is that drunk, do not let her go home by herself. Or don't let her go home with a dude you have no idea who it is. Because I see that a lot too. Like, yo, I get it. You want to say the whole, they're grown. They are. But also, they're not making conscious decisions. Like, they might think they are. And dude already got, let me say something as a dude. If you see a chick that's just shit-faced drunk and you like, this the one I'm taking home, you're a fucking pervert. You're fucking pervert. Like, bro, I see that so many times. I've seen dudes who get drunk and try to talk tough, get knocked out. That's another beautiful thing to see. Like, you'll see a dude get so drunk trying to talk tough. We talk tough to me and the other bouncers, and then we like, come on, bro, just go on. We're going to escort you out. And then he try to talk tough to some other dude in the club, and dude just cold knock his ass out. And we like, now we got to keep dude out. Dude was just helping us out. But if you get knocked out on the street outside the club, guess what? That ain't our jurisdiction no more. We ain't got to care. Hold on, let me see. There's a bunch of stuff I got to. You got some dope shit coming your way. Keep grinding. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. What's up, Philly Chew? Any chance you'll get down south and work Memphis Wrestling, Jerry Lawler's promotion? You know what? I'll talk to Jerry, and I will see if I can get back in touch with Jerry because I would love to. I'm cool. I got cool with Jerry when I interviewed him in Salt Lake City, and my boy Mike Kingston. They do a comic book together. So Mike knows me from my days in Chikara and everything like that. So we'll see. Yeah, from Guzan. I feel no one gives props to Blade for starting the Black Hero Super Trend and don't count Media Man. Do you feel Blade is first over Black Panther? Here we go. This is a good one. Here we go. I said this before. I stand on this. Blade in the comics is a superhero. The film was not marketed as a superhero movie. The film was an action horror movie. If you did not know who Blade was, you just saw an action horror movie. You might have saw Marvel and just thought, what Marvel got to do with this? and still might have thought it was just a vampire thing. Meteor Man was something different. I don't know. Nobody will ever really give it respect in that regard because of what it is. It wasn't a superhero with canon. It wasn't a superhero with a backstory that we know, and we haven't seen anything since. I love Meteor Man, and I understand why Robert Townsend made Meteor Man, especially being a Chicago boy, because the Golden Lords were a metaphor for the Vice Lords in Chicago. So if you make the way to Memphis wrestling, yeah, I definitely let y'all know. By the way, Blade movie helped launch comic book movies as a show. Movies like these can be done. The X-Men movies can work and be damn good. Plus, Blade movie was more anti-hero. Yes, he was. Also, here's the thing. Here's the thing with the whole Blade launching comic book movies. I doubt that's true. People forget we've had comic book movies for the longest. We've had superhero films for the longest. I don't think we can really say it was that. Remember, we've had several tries at Captain America movies, several tries at Spider-Man movies, like and Incredible Hulks and stuff like that. So Incredible Hulk TV movies. So I don't know if you could say it started it, but I do agree that X-Men proved they can work. I do agree with that. Uh, Nicholas Lee says, Sir J. Washington, good to see you again. Very interested in your thoughts about Namor and Dr. Doom being rumored for Black Panther 2. Do you think they will do both? I don't know if they will do both. I think Namor is more probable than Dr. Doom. Only because of the opening they did in Avengers Endgame when they said there was an earthquake underwater. The earthquake underwater opens up the door to Namor. I don't know anything that says about opening up Latveria for that now. Different question. So. Also, just to let y'all know, we're at this point right now where I'll talk anything. I'll talk wrestling, comic books, comedy, real life. Let's do it. Yeah, Captain Man. Yeah, they had so many comic book movies, guard. We had so many before. So, like, to say Black, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't say that Blade, I got what you were saying, Edward, but you can't say Blade really kicked it off. You can't. And you can't even say Blade was the first black superhero blockbuster. Like I said, it was marketed as an action horror movie. Neymar's overrated, don't at me. Yeah. But Blade came before X-Men and was the inspiration for leather costume wear. This is true. But yeah, and Namor does open up a Fantastic Four plot as well, but I think you use Namor to go further. You get what I'm saying? You have the door open with Namor coming for Black Panther 2. Then you can go from Black Panther 2 to a post-credit scene talking about Latveria and things like that. You can go there, but I think you jump off with Namor because also people don't remember. This is not a Berenstain Mandela effect thing. When the first toys for Black Panther came out, there was a Namor toy, and it did not make it out. It was a Namor toy on the display caps, and I wish I still had the picture for it. I gotta find it. I probably do it somewhere in my freaking Facebook. I put a lot of pictures on that, so that's that. But yeah. So let's see. Shout out to everybody that's in there. Let me see if I can find everybody that's in there. I don't know how to do this. Check everybody. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Participants. Oh, there's just people in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's watching though. If you're watching right now, I appreciate you. You haven't responded in the chat. Namor's fought Namor plenty of times in the comments as well, so it makes sense. Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you for watching. Look, I just really want to come on here, Black Panther. I just want to come on here for a minute. I still love Kraven and Wakanda. I really don't understand. Like, people don't get that. Kraven the Hunter in Wakanda works perfectly, but unfortunately, Sony owns him. And with the whole debacle that we went through with Spider-Man, I doubt they'd give up anything else. But listen, I am about to know you. Oh, well, I saw this. So, ever losing. No one gives you credit for giving us the scoops on Crisis. Thank you. Any other details for the remainder of the Crisis? Crisis at the show coming back after Arrow Dinner. Can't wait. All right, I'm gonna tell y'all one thing that I should not tell y'all, but I'm gonna tell you. You want to make sure you are watching Crisis till the very, very end. When I tell you your mind and your world will be blown, you are not going to believe it. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. Honestly, legally, I can't tell you. Legally, I shouldn't tell y'all. But I'm going to tell you, just watch it till the end. When Mark Guggenheim tweeted that there are still more surprises, oh boy, you have no idea the level of surprises that are yet to come. So, how about this with Black Panther 2 and 2 Wolverine? Soon our mouse overload on and on. Was a yeah. So I wish it was. We are working though on possibly, let's just say supervillain status is gonna mean more than just a hashtag through 2020. Let's just say that. And I'll end the stream on that. Okay. Thank y'all for watching and rocking with me. Again, there's a bunch of other videos here on the channel. Check out my review for Cats. I sat through that nightmare for you. Sat through it. The Harley Quinn reviews are up. I just dropped the Watchmen whole season review because I know I was late, but I felt it was better late than never. Make sure you check out the Mad Titan podcast. Join the Supervillain Squad on Patreon. Follow everybody that's been doing everything. I am about to go to the gym for a while. So stretch out. I'm out. Peace. Blessings. Atlas, I hate you.